Hi guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today I want to dedicate like this beginning portion of this video to talk about a certain, well actually movie, though actually it's a video game, but it's also a book. I'm talking about Uncharted. Now that is super duper random if you think about it. I'm not really your gaming kind of girly, but here's the thing. You might be aware that I am very much obsessed though with the National Treasure movies, and they have their treasure hunting, puzzle solving thing going on, right? And that's more or less also the theme of this Uncharted series, and with that I'm referring to the video game, probably the movie, and the book. And how did I personally come in contact with that? Well, it was, as I just said, really random. I was traveling together with a friend through Slovenia, and we were staying in Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia, and we were staying in this beautiful, really tiny but really beautiful and centrally located Airbnb. And as sometimes is the case, Airbnb, they have like a bookshelf with a whole lot of random books in them because people from all over the world just leave their shit there, right? So I was browsing through that bookshelf. It was just like a really small one, and I came across this Uncharted the Fourth Labyrinth. Now, per se, well, I just wanted to say that per se, a color like this would not really be speaking to me, but then again, it does give me like this treasure hunting vibe, and because of my love for National Treasure, I do like that. So I mean, I picked this up, I read what it said on the back of the book, and was immediately like, wow, this sounds familiar, as in like this really reminded me of my dearly beloved Nicolas Cage movies. After I had finished and really enjoyed this book, I was like, okay, I would be totally down to reading some more of this genre. And because it's called The Fourth Labyrinth, I kind of thought that, well, maybe this was like the fourth, for example, part in a series, and there were like already other books out there of this Uncharted series, but that's not the case. This book, as far as I know, as far as I did my research back then, is the only book adaptation of the Uncharted video game. So I was kind of sad that there were no further books in this like series, but that was fine. I really enjoyed it, and it gave me my always sought after National Treasure vibes in the shape of a book, which I appreciated. From the Slovenia trip, we jumped pretty much into the present day, or like the present day a few weeks ago, when I did some research on movies being released in the cinema soon, because I was, I think, probably watching the trailer for Death on the Nile, which I want to see so badly, and it's already out at this point, but my sister, it's her birthday later in the month, and she wants to go see the movie on her birthday. So it's like, you want me to wait even longer to watch the movie, even though I've already been waiting 2 years until it was released? I'm having a hard time controlling myself. But okay, so I was watching the Death on the Nile trailer, and afterwards it played a trailer of a movie starring Tom Holland. I'm pretty sure that's his name. And it looked pretty much, well, kind of like action, comedy, treasure hunting kind of thing. I think I didn't even watch the entire trailer. Like already with like half of the trailer, I was like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna watch it, no questions asked. And now only like yesterday I made the connection, because I didn't pay attention back then, and only yesterday when I saw the thumbnail for the trailer of that movie again, I registered that it's called Uncharted. So I was like, wait, is that the movie adaptation of the video game of which I read the book adaptation? And I'm pretty sure that's the case. Basically, I will go and watch the movie when it's dropping next week already, I think. And in case you didn't know, in case that's also your genre, this kind of like puzzle solving, treasure hunting, kind of like fun action kind of genre, if you also like that, first of all, you can also go watch that movie if you haven't heard about it yet. You can also read this book, because it's pretty much the same thing. I don't know if the plot is going to be the same, but as far as I remember, the plot of this book, it was them jumping all over the globe, being of course pursued by like their enemies. They're all trying to kill them, and I don't even remember what they were looking after. Well, they were looking for this fourth labyrinth. Why? I do not remember, and I don't really care. I don't need to know. I'm gonna watch the movie for sure. I will probably not, even if the movie and this book actually have the same plot line, I will probably not recognize it, because it's been, well, it's only been 2 years since I read this, but still, I don't remember it that well, to be honest. But yeah, maybe you were not aware that the Uncharted video game and now this upcoming movie, there's also like a book that is like semi-connected to it. And if you're really into this like genre, this is definitely a recommendation I can give you. And in general, if you also loved as me, the National Treasure movies, this is also a book I can recommend you should you be into that, because just recently I have picked up an entire series, like a YA fantasy series, because it is kind of like, or like the author was inspired by the National Treasure movies when she wrote that series. And I am enjoying that series well enough. I'm currently reading the third part, but it's not really like all that like close or like similar to the National Treasure movies. I mean, I do appreciate how the author is including like puzzle solving aspects and all of that into the storyline. So I guess that will be linking the National Treasure movies to this fantasy series, but other than that, it's not like that similar. But this definitely was pretty similar to the National Treasure movies. Other than that, in this video, I think I'm gonna take you, maybe the weather is really nice today, so I'm probably gonna take the bike out either today or tomorrow and maybe head to like a new coffee shop. There's a new coffee shop in town and it's actually pretty close to my workspace, so I already walked past it yesterday, but yesterday it was like gloomy and cold and you can only sit outside because it's pretty small, so I didn't do it yesterday. But today the sun is shining and tomorrow will be shining too, so probably gonna take you along to that place. And if I do anything else fun, I'm also gonna take you along. But for now, I have already cooked lunch and we have not yet eaten, but that's what I'm gonna do first, so see ya. Okay guys, please literally just ignore everything in the background, but let me introduce you to my favorite snack as of right now. So my friend recently went to Japan to visit her family there, and she asked me if there was anything that she could bring me. And a couple of years ago we were traveling through Japan together, and there was a certain snack that I particularly like to eat in Kyoto. I had it pretty much every night as like a finish the day of dessert, and I asked her to bring me back that specific snack, and those are Meiji almonds. These are chocolate covered almonds. Back then I always ate the dark chocolate version because back in the day I was vegan, and so I opted for dark chocolate always. These are the milk chocolate ones, pretty sure, but you guys, these are so damn delicious. So just to let you know, this is like the mega size big pack. Like a normal pack is only like a fourth of this big size, but she brought me back these really big ones because apparently these were like the Valentine's Day special editions, really big, so you can prove to your loved one just how much you love them. And she brought me back 2 of these packages. Now, in case this is not like speaking directly to my friend, in case you're watching this, and in case you should be asking me right now if this is the first or the second package, I don't think I want to answer that question right now. But these are just so damn good. Wait, let me show you. Now this is what they look like. It's just like a little chocolate covered almond. So good, so simple but so good. They are so delicious, but it's so easy to have just, you know, like a couple and then have a couple more, and so it continues, honestly. But I can only recommend you to try them. I suppose it's actually super easy to get them like in any Asian supermarket anywhere, but I have never gotten them here at home, so to me, these are still like essentially connected to only eating them when I am personally in Japan, or when my friend can bring me something from Japan because she has just been there. So this was like a really special treat. And she also got me this one. Now this is not a miniature size of the chocolate covered almonds, but this is actually like a little gag gift basically, because these actually notes, it's a little notepad, but of course it looks like you had like a tiny little package of these chocolate covered almonds with you. I actually want to like take this to my workplace, and then I can always whip them out when I'm feeling funny, I suppose. But this is so cute. I really appreciate you brought them along for me. Anyway, so I just wanted to tell you about my favorite snack as of right now. I just went out for a little bike tour. I did not end up going to the new coffee shop because it's closed on the weekend. Why would you close your freaking coffee shop on the weekend when everyone has the time to go and come to your place? Your business decision, honestly. But anyway, my mother and I, we might end up and see Death on the Nile today. Like, if we do, don't tell my sister, because I don't think we would be telling her about already seeing the movie, because we plan on seeing it together on her birthday, right? But personally, I don't have a problem whatsoever with seeing a movie several times if I like it, and I strongly suspect that I will love this movie because I loved the first Kenneth Branagh adaptation of an Agatha Christie murder mystery. So I really want to go and see it. But yeah, we'll see. But my sister, she doesn't watch my videos, so this will not be a spoiler to her. Hi guys, I am on my lunch break right now and I will check out this new coffee shop because it's literally just down the street from my workplace. I have my book with me and I'm going to enjoy a little coffee in my lunch break. Hi guys, so I'm finally back home. As you can tell by the windows, it is pitch black outside. It was a long day once more, but on my way home I went grocery shopping and I got a little something special. I got myself some dark red flowers. I really appreciated the color of these beautiful roses, and you might have already guessed it, today is Valentine's Day, so I was in the supermarket anyway to get some groceries to cook dinner now, and so I saw them and I was like, you know what, why not treat myself to some flowers? Because I never buy myself flowers, and if not today, when do you do it ever? You don't have to do it, but I was inspired by the festivities of the day. What the hell? Something else that I got that is definitely still a treat at this time of the year. Some strawberries. I just love them so dearly. So if you look at it, strawberries, flowers, and the almonds my friend got me. Looks pretty good if you ask me, especially considering that 2 out of 3 things are food items. Do appreciate that. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this video at this point. One more thing I wanted to say though, about Death on the Nile. Maybe you're interested in what I personally thought of the movie. To be really honest, I was not as obsessed with it as I had expected and hoped to be. I definitely do not like it as much as I like Kenneth Branagh's Murder on the Orient Express adaptation. That one was perfect. I loved every single detail of it, but like with this new one, there were like several things that I don't even know, just like felt a bit off to me, or like I would have done them differently. It's not like I'm horribly disappointed or like I hate it. No, it's fine, but I don't like it as much as I do the first part. And I had kind of hoped I would, and now I don't. So it's kind of like, well, what can I do? Maybe I will go a bit more into detail in like my monthly reading wrap up. I will also take some time to talk about the movie if anyone's even interested in hearing my thoughts about it. I don't know. But I will of course see it once more on my sister's birthday, and maybe that's like actually a good thing, so I can like see it again maybe from a different viewpoint and notice different things about it and form a bit more of an opinion about it, because there are like several things that I was like, I don't know, I would have done this differently, but at the same time I have trouble like articulating it because it's not like I can perfectly put my finger on every single detail that I was kind of like iffy about. So yeah, that's just that. If you want to know like my more detailed thoughts about the movie, I can address it in my monthly reading wrap up. But for now, I say thank you for watching this video. I hope you had a lovely Valentine's Day, because you will be seeing this of course once Valentine's Day is already over. I'm sending you some finger hearts if you're interested in those at all. Anyway, I will now cook some dinner and get out of these clothes. Peace. That sounded kind of weird. I'm just gonna change into something comfy and cozy because I'm at home now. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye.